Hey guys, it's Dr. Jones here. As I'm sure a lot of you know, a lot of the characters created for Mugen can be pretty broken. So I like to balance some of them out a bit in order to get more enjoyment out of playing with my group of friends here. In this video, I'm going to show you the basics on editing damage output for a character so that you all can begin to balance out your own rosters. I recommend doing this with Fighter Factory. It's really easy to navigate the script with this program, making it easier to locate the attacks you wish to change. If you don't have it, I would recommend you get it. It's completely free to download. I'll post a link to it in the description. You could also use Notepad or any other text editor of your choice, but I'm going to be using Fighter Factory for this demonstration. So this is what Fighter Factory looks like. To open a character, you go to Project, you hit Open, and under your Mugen, you're going to want to go to the Characters folder, find your character, you're going to open the DEF file. I'm going to use Infinite K because I like the way the creator laid them out. I think it's a good demonstration. So this is what it looks like then when you open the character in Fighter Factory. We're going to be going to the states here. That's where all the moves are. And before we go on to editing the moves, I want to show you this first. This is their attack power. It's pretty much the strength of the character overall. If you have a move that's set to do 25 damage, if this is the attack power here set at 100, that move's going to do 100% of the damage, so the move's going to do 25 damage. If you have a move that's set to do 25 damage and the attack power here is set to 200, it's going to do 200% of the damage. So the move's going to do 50 damage. So that's the basics on that. In order to change the damage of a specific move, you're going to go to the window on the left side here, and this is where all the moves of the character are listed. Sometimes there'll be different files here. You have to click through them to find the different moves. That's how Nanya here is. But usually it could all be in one file here. So you just scroll down till you find the move you're looking for. You can double click on it. Usually all the moves are labeled. Sometimes they might not be, but I'll show you what you can do for that in a little bit here. So you find the move, you double click on it, it'll show all the different things that happen with that move. You can click through them, and you're going to want to find the one where the type is hit def. That's what happens when the hit makes contact. Sometimes it'll say hit def here, other times it'll just be numbers. You just click through them. There won't be too many of them. It won't take too long to click through them. You just want to go until you find the hit def ones. Then you can look down the side here, you'll see damage, and then all you do is just change that number. And then you can make it do more or less damage. If you have a character that's got stuff like this and you don't know what the move is, and you're trying to figure out what the move is, so say you're looking at this one, you don't know what it is, you just see the animation number here, you go to here, go to animations, and just look through until you find the number that matches with it. You can click play, it'll show you the animation, so you can try to match it up with the move like that. Or you can go to the commands here, and you can look through the moves here. These are usually in English. I haven't seen any that have just had the weird symbols. So you can look through and find the value here will be the state number of the move on the side here. Or if you're trying to find one specifically, you can just go straight to the commands, find the move you're looking for, you find the value, you go over, find the state, and then that's done. Also, I want to show you, we'll look at K's air trigger here. Here we go. Air trigger is a projectile attack. He shoots a fireball out of his foot, and so here it says projectile. Projectiles also have damage on them, so you want to look out for that. Here's damage, and that's how much damage it does. The number here is how much damage it does when it's guarded. So you can, if you get rid of that, it doesn't do any damage on guard. You can make it the same if you want to make people angry and just do the same amount of damage all the time. But I mean, you should make it lower, just get rid of it altogether. Next, I'll show you how to change the damage on supers. A lot of them work a little bit differently. We'll look at K's 6 degree burn. All these states here, 3500, 3501, all these here are associated with 6 degree burn. So you can just open them. You'll see a lot of stuff in them here. all these different things happening. Here's a hit def. This one doesn't do any damage though, because for the move he goes forward, he hits him. That's just, you know, that's the contact. That means the super started. That's not the actual attack of the move. The actual attack takes place in the next few states here. Yeah, there's some in this one too. Because what he does, he makes just like a big fireball explosion on him. So it's technically a bunch of different hits. So each hit does a little bit of damage. So to level this move out, you just have to go through and lower the damage on all of them, or raise it all a little bit to make it do more or less damage. Also, I want to show you, you can have moves that have this here, target life add. What this is doing is it's just like directly subtracting life out of your opponent here. So you want to look for that too, because if you can change the hit def on this move, and you'll be like, why is this still doing so much damage? You know, I lowered it. It might have a target life add here, so you'll want to lower that as well. Something else I'll show you here too with Chill Penguin is he's got this move Absolute Zero. It shoots out a bunch of rings around him when he's in the middle of the screen, and there's only 2 hit defs for this move, and the first hit def does 25 as well as the second one, but the move actually does 300 and some damage because each ring does 25 damage. It hits him. Each hit def is for 7 hits, so there's a total of 14 hits on him here. So what you're going to want to do is just, you know, put whatever number in there for this move specifically. You'll multiply it by 14, and then that'll give you the damage it's doing. So that's just something else to keep in mind. As you're in here balancing out your moves, figuring out how much damage you want everything to do. Say you want to test it out, see if you're doing too much damage or too little damage with what you've been changing. You can, if you've attached your Mugen to Fighter Factory, you can go up here, hit Run the Current Project in Mugen, and then it'll open up the window for you where you can try it out. If you haven't attached it yet, it's real simple to do. You just go to Tools, go to Options, you hit Add, you name it whatever your Mugen's name is. Then you need the executable here. So you could just click this, just go through your folders, go through your Mugen, and then you're just going to want your Mugen executable file, whatever the file is that you use to run the game. Hit open, then you hit OK, apply it, save it, and then that's that, and then you can start testing out the character in Mugen. Well, that pretty much covers it all. I hope this video helped you out. It's a good way to level out some of your characters so you can have some fair fights with your friends. I've been learning more and more about Mugen every day, so I'll be posting videos to help you guys out with what I can. On top of that, I'll be doing some more in-depth Mugen related things. I'll be doing some reviews, I'll be in some more videos with Mugen Lord, and I'll be just doing a lot of other things game related. If you have any questions, just comment here, send me a message, and I'll see what I can do to help you. This was Dr. Jones. I'll see you all in my next video.